Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Ball handed off. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the ground, it's Ward.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down in the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
It's a shotgun run call. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and they get him down after the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. It's a fumble. The return loses the football deep in their own territory. Panthers offense is back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. So, second down after the incompletion. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. It's a quick grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Looking for a gap. It's Ward. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hits the running back in the flat. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. The shotgun handoff here. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Trucks through the nobody can bring him down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Panthers are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target, and the defense is so condensed.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. On the move, looking deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Hand off to the right side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
That short completion sets up a third down play. In the clear at the 25. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Comes up with the catch. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
But this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The pocket breaking down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Georgia now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off amongst the defense and get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Leads the ball to the 39. And the Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on first down. And they get to completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and then take us to halftime. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick it deep to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Crosses the 10. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That has settled for 3 last time. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. The ball moves to the 47.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
And everybody always wants to talk about the quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the offense flexing here, Perkins, stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far.
Going for a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This game is far from over. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Powering through. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
These linebackers better put on their big boy pads today, facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. And we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Just ran away from the defense. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Wideouts now clustered. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's got it. Touchdown, hit. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty in the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Love this throw by the quarterback, Chris, because he gives his receiver a chance. I was always taught on a nice deep post route, put it up in the air and as far as you can throw it and let the receiver run under.
He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Tight end makes the grab. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to...
Touchdown hit. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Panthers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Point after, up and good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Fighting him off.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And looking for a big play here. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Extending the play now. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
Looking to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offensive coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Automatic in the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Gives it to the back. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Sacked on heavy pressure there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? The 50. Past the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to put this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that will help them down the road.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Rourke. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
The defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.